The whole month.
There you go. Relax with it, buddy. You got this.
There it is.
So anything with branches or leaves is not your friend, just so you know.
Yeah,
I know. Yep, it's a big old
be.
branch.
Yep, could be it. Good thing, good thing.
All right, so welcome to a parking lot, everybody. Congrats, you made it. I'm actually excited. We have a 7.4 already, so let me kind of explain what Mike is looking at this point. So Mike is looking at electricity that's basically moving around us. There's a lot of debunking that goes along with this, and that's usually my first point of reference, but with this location, we see an average between 18 to 22 on a spike. And there's no electricity in here, so the transformers you see around us are not close enough or close enough to the ground to even give us that kind of reading. If you were to take Mike's device and actually put it behind your TV set, you put it behind your TV, we normally see between a 40 to a 60 milligauss. That's the unit of measure that it's using is milligauss. If you put it next to your microwave that's heating up your food, it goes up to about 150 to 170 depending on the wattage of your microwave. Now, the highest I've ever seen that device go in my 14 years of ghost hunting has been at this location, and it was actually about a month ago. It actually errored out 3 times after staying in triple digits for more than 15 minutes. We got the hell out of here. Let me explain. I actually have epilepsy. It is too much electricity in the air for the guy with the neurological disorder. Mike is my safety director. You guys getting my point? This is very real for me, guys, just so you guys know. I know some of you are here to like shits and giggles and have fun, but there are times where I'm like, we gotta go, like now, kind of mentality. And it's mainly for my benefit. What was it?
Woman.
Woman.
I got a little bit of gray at the beginning, like gray woman. A little bit.
I want you all to keep that phrase in the back of your brain as we kind of go through this.
I also felt weird when I walked through here.
Okay.
I started to get shaky.
You all right?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. All right, let's talk about this crazy parking lot while we're standing here with a bunch of other cars. So, by the way, is everybody recording with their cameras? Is everything running?
Yes.
You guys are not. Let me help you out.
Thank you.
I did. Yours should turn into like a square.
What the heck is that?
I know.
Well, what the heck? What the heck?
Not yet. I'm just going to stay on until I kind of go through this history. This used to be
26.
something. Nice. Let me get through the history and remind me to write those down. This used to be the Charles and Eliza Pinckney Mansion. Their mansion sat in front of this space facing East Bay Street, and Eliza's garden was lined up with Five Church Restaurant over there and came all the way across, and in the back where all of those vans are parked, it's just kind of weird that they're all SUVs and vans, that's where the servant and slave quarters were for the home. Now, who the hell were these people? Eliza and Charles had a son named Charles. They had a nephew named Charles. That's 3 different Chucks, in case you guys weren't paying attention. That's why we look for secondary clues. So, in the event that somebody hears the name Charles, I need to know which one it is so I know how to address them. They're 3 different people. You guys get the point, I hope. Now, moving on. The son and the nephew were signers of the Constitution for South Carolina. That's a big deal for us, but I hate politics more than the 3 boys. So, we're going to move on. If I don't give the gentleman that recognition, they will do it for me in a very nasty manner through a spirit box. That's exactly why I kind of do it early and get it out of the way, because we're going to be discussing Eliza, who was in fact a great woman. So, that's why I'm like, holy cow. So, Eliza marries Charles at a young age according to today's standards. So, I say it that way because if you're going to ask Eliza how old she was when she got married, do not expect numbers from the colonial days that she came from, like 12 and 14, when young ladies got married. Think of today's standards because the husband was over double her age when they married. It was creepy then, it's creepy now. By the way, all you communication device people, this is where I start withholding information. I am not going to be giving you questions here like what color was George Washington's white horse, like what we did over there with the big red barn. Just kind of keep that in mind. Moving on. Eliza marries her husband Charles because her father's over in England. He thinks he's dying. He's trying to bring all of his kids home one last time. Eliza didn't believe he was dying. Instead, she stayed put, right here, got married. It's 1734. You do not get married in that particular year to get a green card. We are not a country yet. She did marry him out of love. This is a true love story, believe it or not.
Love me.
There is nothing horrific about this at all, and we will treat this place with respect while we're here. Moving on. Eliza was correct. Her father did not die right away, and instead he starts sending her gifts from England to where you're standing. One of those gifts happens to be the plant seeds of indigo. That is a plant that makes blue dye, that makes her blue jeans blue. A couple of you actually have it on tonight, because that's how we use it today. Sorry, I look at everybody's pants when I say that part of the line. Everybody looks at me funny. But anyway, when Eliza got her seeds, she didn't know what to do with them. She actually had to learn from her servants and slaves how to keep it going. It's obviously not warm here all the time. So when she learned how to keep it going, she learned how to make the dye, and then she moved it to a cash crop. Got a hold of Dad overseas and told him that the rice plantations were going downhill. We are going to make a killing with the indigo. And she was correct. Now we have an international businesswoman during colonial times. So that's the boring business and stuff of Eliza. Let's get into the weird shit, because that's why you guys are all here. Here's what's going to happen. With all of the communication devices, I'm going to give you guys sets of focus questions. So I want you to keep in mind that we are running 3 cameras, my voice recorder, and all of the communication devices. If Rebecca's asking a question, Noah might get the answer. We never know where it's going to fall. Even if it was just Mike and Janelle here with me tonight, we would still have at least 2 pieces of communication, because that gives them a little bit more leniency to be able to give us the proper answer. So we're actually going to start off with Noah and Landon. Am I getting the names right now?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So your questions when you guys are asking, I want you guys to focus on the mansion. It's not here anymore. Ask what happened to it. If you get the answer, which I will tell you already, we already got the answer from Rebecca. She already told us. I'm not going to tell you what it is, and hopefully she's not going to just yet either. Hopefully you get the answer again. If you get the what happened, we will often get 2 or 3 numbers from the date of when that occurred. Just so you guys know, you might be hearing numbers on your guys' spirit boxes, but it might be an answer to his question. So just focus on that, and you're going to be looking for Eliza's initials, ELP. The reason why is, I'll actually explain with moms when we get to that device. Actually, we'll move on to that now. You're going to be looking for Eliza's maiden name. Reason being, she's the 2nd wife named Eliza from Charles, back to back. The first wife, also named Eliza, also has a maiden name that started with the letter L. You're going to figure out which Eliza we have here. Also keep in mind that your device is kind of a catch-all for all of the other questions. They might ask questions, you might get the answer, so forth and so on. With your 2 red spirit boxes, you guys are going to have the same set of questions as well. So I want you guys to focus on Eliza's death. So she's pretty open about talking about it. The 4 major questions that we will get answers to: how old she was when she died, what she died from, where she's buried, and which president was a pallbearer at her funeral. So again, if you guys decide to go rogue and ask your own questions, no yes, no questions, be respectful. Remember that this is a prominent English woman. She is not going to respond to our slang or coming to a spirit box. She doesn't know what these devices are. To her, they're blinky light boxes. You guys are getting the point. So we are going to spread out. I am going to keep Landon behind with me so I can show him a little bit more about that device. We're going to stay away from the vehicles. It kind of limits us tonight because there's quite a few vehicles in here, but do not go in front of or be filming any vehicle around us. Again, some people like to cut through here to get to their cars. You guys are getting the point. I do a round robin with all of you, kind of see what's going on. You got up to a 26.1. Anything higher than that 26? No. So your baseline now is a 25. Yep. That blinky light device that I showed you initially only goes to 25. Okay. Just so you know now why we don't use it. Yeah. Any other major questions on your devices before you guys start spreading out and I keep Landon behind? All right, get to work, everybody. Let's see what we got going on here. Landon, you're going to stick with me. Yes, I need for sure. And you'll catch up with him in just a minute. But you're going to need to know how to...
I'll come with you. You want to switch out? Oh, dude, I'm getting some good... I got some good numbers. Walk right over there. And I got some good numbers, dude. But 25 is our baseline now. You got to get over that.
That's
26 right there? I know, it was right there. It was a hot spot.
23 right there.
Stay right there.
10.
And we'll go back to where you get the hot spots.
35.
35?
35.
That's a good number.
So, you guys really don't talk much, do you? You said it would, you said your own damn name.
22.
Yeah, that's right. That's where I got the highest spike too, and I walked over that. Walk around there. $27. He's getting 35. He's getting 35 right over here too, you know. Well, yeah. Oh, staff stand. I know. Yeah. It's getting real high numbers. Right? This is where I walk right there. 50? You should tell him about 50. All right, just wait. Please don't talking. Stay right there, though. What's your numbers now, Lucas? 2.4. Don't watch this car, guys. No. Ooh.
So this is a place where we have enough foliage where the temperatures between the brick and the foliage will kind of give us that differentiation. So when other tour groups, just let me start. Or 460? Yeah, November 460. That's weird.
Oh, I tried
No, nothing? Okay. Alright. So, do not just so you know, I get excited about a 2.5 in here. Lower the space. So, build. Oh, we are going to be talking about that little tiny building over there. So, it's kind of a vague reference. We'll see what else we get. And Erin, you don't always have to keep that one directly on me. I know, don't get me wrong, I'm fine with the limelight. Yeah, you could scan around. We have some foliage in here, so that might help you out a little bit. What do you got now?
Intellectual.
I was hoping it was going to be something ironic of why he was asking what that meant. Sorry, wordplay guy. I do it all the time. So this place is, we're going to be talking about that little building with crosses. Those are not crosses on that building, by the way. Those are earthquake bolts. If you don't know what those are because you haven't taken other tours in Charleston, they're turnbuckles. So in the event that, what'd you get on there now?
Newspaper.
He needs to calm down. Not him, like the ghost. If he's starting to come through, because he's
Somehow also no.
okay. See what happens. Landon, just for giggles, for my own sake, let me know if you get the letters HP in a row or the letters SHH, like somebody shushing you. So just kind of let me know if you see that on there, okay? Let's see what happens. Sorry, bleed over. Just again, the curse of knowing like who's nearby kind of mentality. Because we have a ghost that will like intrude from on the other side of the powder magazine, and then we have a ghost from across the street that likes to say, "Oh shit, Nick's here. Let's go over and chat." So that's kind of how it goes. All right, so back to the earthquake bolts. In the event, see what we can get. What else you got? I want to see, because I know he's got stuff to say.
Yeah, he's got.
Let me see it.
I think it was Titan. I got and I apologize.
Lucas, I'm going to make that your job. Go find your brothers and tell them to ask who worked at the newspaper.
That's a good job, bro.
Yeah. This wall oak, by the way, is not your friend with that camera. It's going to look like a bunch of army men with all the leaves.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, the trees get me too. Yeah, I see that.
So is this what you guys thought you signed up for, by the way?
Yeah, this is exactly what we thought. No,
Okay.
they watch YouTube videos and stuff like this. I think maybe even sell some stuff they sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Jeez, man. We got it on film, man. We're good. Oh my God.
Was it a spirit that tripped you?
Right, man.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
That overlook. I have no idea what that means. And then my brother asked, did you kill the guy? Because the girl killed the guy? The girl said yes.
I don't take yeses or nos, man. You know that.
Yeah, he's gonna say yeah. It was not supposed to be yes or no questions. Keep trying. Go back over there.
How else would you ask?
Like, how many times did you stab the guy?
Exactly. Let him do it, Dad.
Yeah. You could do it. You could, yeah.
Because the ghost pushed me. It wasn't me. I didn't fall. I didn't trip.
Let's go check.
Stage, man. My kids are grown, so enjoy it.
No, I do. They're getting big, though, every day.
See the ghost? The ghost is right there. Point the camera at the ass.
Girls are 23 and 17.
Oh, yeah. No.
I got a grandson. It's 2.
He probably ran away. He probably ran away after I punched him.
I don't see it, dude. I don't.
Where the hell did they go? They're lost in La La Land over there.
They might be.
Glorious freedom.
Yes, no question.
I see like the moon.
See a moon? Try not to film anybody, Mike. There's a bunch of crowds coming.
Yep.
Can you tell me what these people are wearing? Are they wearing about the same thing? Let me know if you guys get like the words black, white. I mean, all these guys are wearing tuxedos. So, Henry, what's going on? Where are all these people around here? Let's get something real time.
I just like see circles and moving.
And remember, let's go ahead and tap the blindfolded on the leg. Lucas can hear me. I'll take my phone so we can see these images. First off, ladies. No, how do you guys feel?
None of these words make sense.
I was looking around and
You're
like
feeling okay?
when I was looking around, I would see something like come
There's
up.
a button next to your volume. I want you to slide your button in and out.